Kindness. It's one of the most admired virtues out there, right? Society celebrates it, friends and family value it, and let's be honest, it feels good to be kind. But what if there's a hidden trap in excessive kindness? What if being too kind can lead to burnout, resentment, or unhealthy relationships? It's here that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on living virtuously and wisely, shines a light on the importance of balance. By learning Stoic principles, we can practice kindness in a way that's genuinely beneficial to others and sustainable for ourselves. Let's dive into 7 crucial lessons from Stoic wisdom that help us avoid the darker side of kindness. Lesson 1. Boundaries are essential for true kindness. In our eagerness to help, we often find ourselves saying yes a little too much. When kindness lacks boundaries, it can quickly become overwhelming, even leading to self-neglect. We're constantly giving, putting others first, and before we know it, we're exhausted. Stoicism teaches us to set clear boundaries by focusing on what we can control. While kindness is a virtue, Stoics remind us that preserving our well-being is equally important. Setting limits doesn't make you less kind. It makes your kindness more sustainable and genuine. Lesson 2. Recognize the signs of dependency and avoid manipulation. Sometimes being excessively kind can make us a target for manipulation. When people begin to expect your kindness unconditionally, they may start taking advantage of it, creating one-sided relationships that drain rather than uplift. According to Stoicism, we should cultivate virtues for ourselves rather than for validation from others. By focusing on what's right and fair in each relationship, we can spot when our kindness might be enabling unhealthy dependency. Stoic wisdom teaches us to give generously, but not to the point where it compromises our own values or well-being. Lesson 3. Avoid resentment and burnout by protecting your inner peace. Ever feel resentful after going out of your way to help someone who doesn't seem to appreciate it? When we constantly put others first, resentment and burnout often follow. This can make us feel drained and disrupt the mental peace Stoicism values so highly. The Stoics believe deeply in the power of equanimity, the ability to stay balanced and composed, even in challenging situations. If kindness begins to disrupt your balance, it's time to reassess. True Stoic kindness doesn't sacrifice your peace. It flows naturally from a place of strength, allowing you to give without resentment or regret. Lesson 4. Virtue as the highest good. Stoicism teaches that true virtue isn't just about kindness, it's about rationality, courage, and justice. When kindness becomes excessive, it can actually conflict with these other virtues, leading us away from the balanced life Stoicism promotes. According to Stoicism, the best life is one where all virtues work in harmony. Yes, kindness is a virtue, but it shouldn't overpower wisdom, courage, or justice. By following Stoic principles, we can make sure our kindness is part of a balanced, well-rounded life that doesn't overextend or compromise our core values. Lesson 5. Embrace the Stoic Dichotomy of Control. Here's a classic Stoic principle. Some things are in our control, and others aren't. As much as we'd like our kindness to be appreciated or reciprocated, that's not something we can control. Stoicism teaches us to let go of expectations tied to our actions, like how others might respond to our kindness. By focusing on what we can control, our own intentions and actions, we avoid unnecessary disappointment. The dichotomy of control frees us from expecting a certain outcome. When we're kind, simply because it's the right thing to do, we experience a sense of freedom and resilience. We can be kind without the weight of unmet expectations. Lesson 6. Balancing kindness with wisdom. The Stoics didn't believe in kindness that was blind or impulsive. Instead, they promoted a thoughtful form of kindness that's grounded in reason. True Stoic kindness is measured, intentional, and comes from a place of understanding and clarity. The Stoics emphasized living in accordance with nature and reason, which means showing kindness in a way that is natural, genuine, and sustainable. This balance ensures we're kind without overextending ourselves, fostering a generosity that respects both our own needs and those of others. Lesson 7. Build resilience with Stoic practices. Kindness is wonderful, but without resilience, it can drain us. Stoic practices like negative visualization, imagining potential hardships, and the premeditation of adversity, anticipating challenges, help us develop inner strength. By regularly practicing these techniques, we build up resilience that keeps us from feeling overwhelmed or burned out by our own kindness. When we're resilient, our kindness has a strong foundation. Instead of being a bottomless source that exhausts us, it becomes a well of compassion that replenishes itself. Stoicism teaches that true resilience isn't about being unaffected, but about preparing ourselves to act kindly without letting life's challenges destabilize us. The Stoic path to balanced kindness. Kindness, as the Stoics knew, is one of the most powerful virtues, but it must be grounded in balance, wisdom, and resilience. When we apply Stoic principles like setting boundaries, focusing on what we can control, and cultivating inner strength, our kindness becomes sustainable and authentic. This is how we can give generously without compromising our own well-being. So, as you continue to bring kindness into the world, remember the Stoic approach. Let your kindness be strong, wise, and balanced. Embrace a form of kindness that respects both yourself and others, creating a life that's fulfilling and truly virtuous. Follow us for more insights on Stoic wisdom and practical tips to live a balanced, resilient life. The Stoic path to kindness is just one of many powerful ways Stoicism can transform your life for the better.